So today I thought I'd cover something slightly different to previous ones, and I kind of think this is like a major thing. Hang on, what dropped there? Don't know. Right, a major thing. Lighting. Yeah, major thing to do with, well, right, growing as an artist, I would say, and that's contracts. It's one of the main things you're going to come across as you go along. For example, a verbal contract is actually a legally binding document. Now, most people don't actually know this. Let's put you guys back down. Right. So, yeah, a verbal contract is actually a legally binding contract as well. So, an agreement verbally between you and someone else is legally binding. Now, the reason you don't get this come across so often is it's harder to prove than a written contract. It's literally the case. A written contract in the court of law, if anything ever goes wrong, is more legally binding than a verbal contract in a sense. But a verbal contract with proof, such as a third party that goes, yes, I was there when this happened and they agreed on it, is exactly as legally binding as a written contract. So with contracts, you have a written contract and a verbal contract, exactly the same thing, and are both legally binding. Now, where contracts written wise differ is they'll be broken down into different points, such as like an opening bit that gives you like an overview of what is in the contract. There'll be parts in there like, shall we say, you're going to break off this contract, how many days you can do this beforehand, and what the repercussions are. Then at the end you'll get like a, who this is party wise, party 1, party 2. Now, it won't say as you go through a contract like John Smith is this halfway through, it will literally will say party 1, which is why party 1 and party 2 are, the parts. If we pull up a contract now, I can break it down for you guys and give like a quick overview, but contracts can be just found online for anything. When you have a job, you have a work contract. Now, if you actually read through this, it will tell you how much do you get paid, holiday times, and such. Still a contract, and still pretty much the same as a contract in the music industry. Just depends on what you're doing. Now, where it gets more complicated is where you get contracts that are like that many pages, which is where you bring in a lawyer. Now, I have more understanding of a contract than most people because I'm quite good at them. The reason I'm quite good at them is I learnt how to read the language, because contracts have their own language terms. So I'm just going to give an overview of a contract, read it through for you guys, and go from there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that bit. It's really boring, but some people do enjoy it. My advice with a contract, though, is always get advice from your lawyer or a legal representation, because they are used to seeing contracts, and within the music industry you can get specialists, music lawyers, that deal with different things. So always seek legal advice with contracts. Anyway, hope you enjoy. Like, subscribe and leave a comment below.